The Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a good outing against the Clippers. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Garbage man out there with Wallace. Then there's Worthy. And it's the dude, and it's Ryder in at the shooting guard. And that one's good.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's the dude. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Nets, the dude.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. On defense, Philadelphia. In transition, here come the Nets. And he misses the fast break layup. Here's Worthy, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Stolen. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's the dude. Lays it in off the breakaway.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now Towns. Over to the left wing. Gin. Worthy with the rebound. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Detroit. The dude passes to Wallace. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Wallace. Assisted.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The dish to Towns. Pass to Shrimp. Five to shoot. With the fadeaway. No good off the front iron.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Gin. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The dude passes to Worthy. Here's the dude. And the layup's good off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
A floater, and he lays it up and in.
Assist from.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The 76ers lead. Pass to Ryder. Here's the dude. He has 5. His 3-pointers off the mark. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Here's the dude after the basket by Brooklyn. The pass to Gilmore. This one for 3. Ryder, good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Nets trail by 3. The 17-footer. And it's good.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's the dude. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Lionel Hollins. And Doris, what'd you find out?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now, here's Thomas. Here's Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Wallace got his second basket of the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Knocked loose. And now the 76ers on the break. And he lobs it up. Back to Duncan. He kicks to Thomas. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Worthy. Passes to Sabonis. Havlicek kicks to Thomas. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Worthy no good. Nets trail by 4. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Good on the shot.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Duncan left side. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 2. The second... I still don't think that Coach Hollins is anyone to be trifled with, and I think the net players would agree with me on that one.
Oh, yes, I know they've got that one figured out. And I do, too, as a matter of fact. The last thing anybody on the team better be doing is laughing at Lionel Hollins. Just ask Darren Williams.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Duncan is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Thomas, and it's Ryder in at the shooting guard position. To the paint, Jen, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
There's Sabonis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
He's guarded by Thomas. Feeds it to Schrempf. Screened by Grant.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The 76ers making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
Rasheed Wallace.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Richmond, he's checked in for Ryder.
Mitch Richmond.
Grant against Wallace. Clock at 4. 11 feet away. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
That's good.
Get through, Greg. I mean, he had...
Dude, he's checked in for the 76ers. Nets trail by 4. Down low, here's Towns. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Rated the D with that one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's the dude. Plays it up and banks it in. The dude's got 9 points.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Schrempf dishes to Towns. Screen by Grant. Money passes to Grant. The 10-footer. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The free throw drops for Grant. Worthy's checked in for Philadelphia.
At the line for 2.
And Grant drops them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pass to Gilmore. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Schrempf passes to Money. Screen by Grant. Here's Money. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 4 on the clock. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Richmond. Off target with the open look. Brooklyn trailing. And stolen by Worthy. Now the 76ers on the break. It's tipped. And here's Schrempf. The pass to Money. Screen by Grant. Kicks to Towns. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
3-pointer. Wallace misses.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Marbury. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
1:29 left in the second quarter. The feed to Towns, and he dunks it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Duncan. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. See, hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
He's covered by Richmond. The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first. And Philadelphia making a change here.
At the line for 2.
That one misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Ryder.
Woo! And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those. And we're through the.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it's tough to play on the road, and they overcame that.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. There's a screen. Got a hand on it. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Wallace. Also Worthy out there. Garbage man out there with the dude. And it's Ryder in at the 2. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Detlef Schrempf. The 76ers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Free throw drops for Worthy. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Jin. Open jump shot off the mark. The 76ers leading by 3. Lets the 3 fly. Ryder no good. Net shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Schrempf.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
There's the dish to Worthy. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Worthy's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
Timeout. The Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Jin sinks the three-pointer. 17 points in the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers making a change here. Havlicek is checked in. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ryder, then the pass to the dude. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Off with the layup. Jin. And it's all evened up. 19 points in the game. The 76ers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's the dude. 11 points in the game. Havlicek kicks to Wallace. Here's Ryder. Trains the three-pointer. Ryder's got 8 points.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
There's a good screen. Out to Schrempf. Uncovered. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's Havlicek missing. Nets trail by 3. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Six on the shot clock. Swiped away. Here's the break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
To the inside, used the screen and took it all the way.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Offensive rebound. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Schrempf.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Money's checked in for Towns. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And they're on the break. Here's Schrempf, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
They set the pick. Here's Money. He's guarded by Thomas. 5 on the clock. Pass to Schrempf. Shoots from 14. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
The 76ers trail by 3. Upside Thomas. And just miss after miss right now. Richmond for 3. Schrempf gets the rebound. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Richmond with the defensive effort. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Havlicek kicks to Richmond. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the 76ers making a change here. Worthy's checked in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose and stolen by Thomas. Havlicek dishes to Richmond. Offline with his three. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. 76ers trailing. Thomas kicks it over to Worthy. And that one is stuffed right through. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And for Philadelphia, Duncan out there with garbage man. Then it's Worthy. Then there's Thomas, and it's Ryder in at the 2. Worthy, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Wallace is checked in for Tim Duncan.
Wallace.
Up off the screen.
Number 9.
And he sinks the layup.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Thomas passes to Ryder. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. It's deflected and stolen by Worthy. Thomas dishes to Wallace. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Ryder, then the pass to Worthy. Inside, the 10-footer. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
He's guarded by Thomas. Clock at 6. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wallace has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
All right, Doris.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get that jam.
Just beautiful. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Yeah, that one's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Shrimp's checked in. Off the screen, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
The dude passes to Ryder. Here's the dude. Lets the three fly. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's the screen. To the paint. Here's Schrempf. An easy layup after coming off the pips.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
The dude passes to Ryder. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 4. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. A minute 42 left in the 4th. Down low. And the dunk by Worthy.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
.133 left here in the 4th quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And he gets it to go. Nets trail by 8. Jin. A special move before the shot.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's the dude. Misses the 3.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive. Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. James Worthy on the wing. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Number 7.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.